We're back. Back with FM. Well, it should have auto-updated, right? Where can I see on Steam? How do I update stuff? Or check for updates? I know how to do it on console. I'm not sure how to do it on Steam. Can you tell my favourite franchise? Support? No. Quit and relaunch Steam the Epic Games to prompt to do. Oh, so it should have automatically updated then. I presume then it's automatically updated. It's been rolled out to all versions now, Ahmed. It's not just the beta strand. So I presume it's just there. Time to get sacked. Yeah, we'll wait and see. Since I downloaded the logo pack, the game just restarts itself 2 or 3 times before actually loading. I assume that's just something that everyone else encounters as well with that same logo pack. I don't know. Yeah, it's just wishful thinking, Ben. The new faces look great, but the hair looks so bad. Walls are flying in this day, by the way. Morale is all over the place. Rob Edwards is going to Wolves. Where is he currently? Dylan and Timothy, thank you for the follows, guys. Welcome to the channel, both. Oh, let me update the YouTube stream so it's got the right category in the thumbnail. Oh, Middlesbrough cancelled his press conference today. It's normally a telltale sign, isn't it? Callum, thank you for the 3rd month subscribed, mate. It's very good of you. I mean, I hope so, Dylan. I would imagine so. A time frame, though, I can't give you, I'm afraid. You don't think it's a good appointment for Wolves? Who do you think would be a good fit for Wolves? Right, let's get recording, shall we? We pause the tinkle and get going. Oh, Middlesbrough blocked the approach from Wolves, did they? Welcome back to Football Manager here on the Chesnoid Gaming channel. We recovered a little bit of form in the last episode, which went out yesterday, so do check the channel page for it if you missed it. We have obviously been worried about our job. We continually are worried about our job here at Chelsea. However, at the moment, we seem to be doing okay. We just got back-to-back results. And actually, my overall performance has now gone from an E to a C-. With the win against Bournemouth and the win against Leeds, actually, I might have recovered a little bit. We've obviously got Atletico Madrid away next, which is not going to be great. It's literally about to kick off. I need to go and pick my team. Then we've got Everton. And post-Everton, it's Newcastle away, Aston Villa at home, Bournemouth again, which hopefully means we could get a good result there. And then we've got City away, Fulham away, even though it's around the corner. Wigan in the FA Cup, Brentford, who are actually having a very good season and beat us last time we played them. Actually, did we draw against Brentford? We might have drawn against Brentford in that. No, we lost in the Cup. I thought we'd played them in the league. Maybe? Am I wrong? Oh, we did. We played them in the league and lost, and then we played them in the Cup and lost. Oh, good. Okay, so there are some easier fixtures on the horizon. There are some very difficult fixtures on the horizon, but this back-to-back run has given us a little bit of a reprieve in the short term. So we hope, we pray that things will be okay for us. João Pedro's not fit right now, so I'm going to have to take him out here for this game against Atleti, but that's not a problem. We're going to throw Cole Palmer in and actually change that to a free roll. And I've tweaked the settings or the tactics to imitate what we did in the previous two games to give us really strong results. Takes João Pedro off the bench as well. And I'm not sure I have many people actually left available. It's Badiashile or... Actually, we could put Lavia there. Let's put Lavia on the bench instead. Okay. Actually, I think I get 12 subs for the Champions League, so I'll throw all 12 on. Jurgensen, Badiashile, and that really is it. Okay. Well, do drop the video a like if you're enjoying the FM content. I'd appreciate it very much. Let me know in the comment section how your saves are going on now that we're past full launch and we're getting towards the sort of time frame where you guys should be, considerably into your saves now. We obviously will be doing a Glory Hunter starting at AC Milan when this save finishes, which will either be when I get sacked, the end of this first season, or the Chelsea save will continue as long post the end of the first season as you guys might like to see it. So that's what's coming next, but how long Chelsea lasts is up to you, basically. Oblak, if they're playing a 5-back, Oblak, Jimenez, Lenormand, Hansko, Llorente at right fullback, and then maybe, Javi Gallan at left fullback, Koke and Pablo Barros in the midfield, Julian Alvarez up top alongside Giuliano Simeone with Thiago Almada sat behind them. Ooh, the board don't really care about the Champions League, though, at this moment. They just said be competitive, so let's hope that we can at least be slightly competitive at the moment. This might be my last game, but I pay no attention to those rumours. I'm absolutely certain that my job is safe. He says, lying through his teeth. Thank you for the follow, Kieran. Your mate and your cousin are in the game. Who do they play for, Kieran? You want Brendan Rodgers, do you? At Wolves, that would be an intriguing one. Currently managing Dundalk in your journeyman save, are you, Corey? Damn, the ball looks so good. You could have been mistaken briefly there for thinking that was FC. And then these guys walk out. Right, so I should now be able to change the game speed to 1.5. Aha! Lovely. .5 will be perfect, I think. 1.25 is still a little bit slow. We started to go on a little run of form previously, and then I tweaked the side for the cup game, and we lost that run of form entirely. So even if some players are slightly tired, I might keep the same 11 for a while here, unless someone is rather evidently massively underperforming. We have tweaked the match speed. Obviously, now we have 1.5 with the most recent patch, and that very quickly ended up in the back of the net. Cole Palmer out wide to Garnacho, who drives down the line. We've taken the lead here away from him against Atleti. Into the box, drills it across the... Actually, it's the defender that gets a tackle in that squares it to Esteval, who tucks it home. Thank you very much, Mr. Llorente. Appreciate that, mate. Garnacho down the left-hand side again. Whips a hell of a ball out to Esteval. Gusto into the middle. Cole Palmer was there. Couldn't find the headed effort, though. Cucurella has options, so he's taking his sweet-ass time in doing something with it. Esteval. Back to Enzo. I mean, it's great possession football, but is it going to lead to anything? No. Cambridge away. Go on, Sam. Lose it, please, but still. How long will the stream be? We'll be live for about another 3 hours. Kirilo. Julian Alvarez down the wing here for Atleti. Squared, blocked well. Caicedo away. Jose Maria Jimenez. Pablo Barrios. Oh, voice crack. For the first time since FM 1011, you've not started at Grimsby. You've started at Dover. Non-league to legend. Nice. Garnacho. Over the bar. Yeah, good, thank you, Charlie. How are you, mate? Yeah, Eric Ten Hag was the favourite with the bookies, wasn't he? At least a few days ago. Barrios, we've won it back. Cucurella round the corner to Palmer, square it. Oh my lord, we are 2-0 up away from home at the Wanda Metropolitano. Liam Delap's first goal in 3 Champions League games. Are we actually genuinely now a decent team? Palmer with the assist. Simple tap-in for Delap. Have we found the tactic that suits this Chelsea team? We've not made massive changes at all to the tactics we started the season with. It's only a slight tweak, but it seems to have made the world of difference with our players. Palmer with the corner here as we look to try and get a third away from home in Spain. Garnacho into the middle. Oh, we very nearly had the third. Jan Oblak with a very good save. I still hesitate to get too far ahead of myself, but Leeds and Bournemouth are one thing, but if we're able to get a strong victory against Atletico Madrid in Spain, then is this the sign that we're actually now the team we should have been all along? Your mate plays for Celtic, Johnny Kenny, and your cousin plays for St Pat's. Damn. with the Premier League in mind, I might make a couple of changes here. So Atleti are certainly having a stronger start to the second half than they did throughout the first. Koke, Alvarez, Almada, Simeone waiting for that through ball. Fofana reads it though. Now on the break. I feel like we're more counter-attacking since I'd... Oh, that was a bit nasty. It says it was two-footed as well. Llorente might be getting sent off here. The referee comes across and brandishes a straight red card. Well, things really have changed for Atletico. When did we go down to 10 men? It says we've got 10 men. What? We don't. Oh, bugging hell. That threw me then. I was going to say, we absolutely don't have 10 men. We've not had a man sent off, I assure you. I'm going to make some changes, though, just to keep things fresh here and keep some players well rested. So we will bring Ruben Neves on in the midfield and drop him slightly deeper and give him the deep-lying playmaker role that we said that we would play him in when we signed him. And then I'm probably going to end up taking Garnacho off as well. He's had a very good game, Garnacho. But I'm going to bring Jamie Bino-Gittens on as well. And he had a massive impact the last time he came off the bench. So hopefully he can do it again. Everyone else seems to be okay for now. I don't really feel the need to change much more. That bug really threw... Sirloth is on a counter-attack and has put it about 10 feet wide. Well, it's 2-0 up. We are a man to the good. I promise you we've still got 11 men on the field, despite what it says at the top of the screen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's still showing that they've got... Oh no, I'm counting Llorente down here who's not on the pitch anymore. I'm going to make more changes. Enzo for Andres Santos. And we are going to time waste, play for set pieces. Just finish the game off. Four minutes added on at the end of this Champions League fixture, and this is a delightful way to start the day. Huge victory for us away from home, makes it 3 straight wins in all competitions for the first time this season. Actually, no, for the second time this season. We have won 3 in a row before. Then is when I screwed it and threw things away with that game against Brentford in the Cup. Real buzz. Yeah, we just need to build on what we've got going on right now. And hopefully, this moves us up into 10th in the Champions League. We're having a genuinely quite strong Champions League campaign. Obviously, in the last episode, I didn't name the video about it. But in the last episode, the board gave us more money. My wage budget is still not great, and I could do with adjusting that a little bit. But we are looking to sell Badiashile, obviously, so that would free up some wages. I don't know what he's on, actually, Badiashile. What are you on a week? Badiashile is on 105 grand a week, so that will free up quite a decent amount of money, actually. He's wanted by Manchester United, transfer listed by request. I could maybe even... Yeah, he keeps telling me about Fofana, but in the last episode... I asked if he wanted a rest, and he was like, I'm fine. So if he says he's fine, I can only go off what he says rather than what the coach says. I have to put faith in my players. At the minute, those players are repaying that faith with a good run of form. Everton next. Just save it just in case we get a bug. Okay, Control S doesn't work anymore. Either that, my control button has definitely died, which it hasn't. Okay, my Control S shortcut isn't working anymore. That's good. I didn't do the beta opt-in thing, no, as it's full release now. Saints Dan and Jumpy, thank you for the follows, guys. Welcome to the channel. Appreciate it so very much. How long till the 4 days? Yeah, everyone will be alright. Everyone will recover. I could maybe give people a rest. Give people a rest? Let's give people a rest. Have 2 days off, gents. I mean, João Pedro's got to do well to get back in that team now, doesn't he? Control S works for you. He's not working for me. Preferences. Detailed. Shortcuts. So again, Control S. Alright, it wasn't working on that previous screen. That's weird. Oh, sometimes it just decides not to, is it, Dan? Oh, dropped to 13th in the Champions League now, but that's still fine. Newcastle and Slavia Prague have guaranteed themselves a playoff spot. Oh, as in they can't finish any lower than 24th now. It's just not important, that, is it? Really, you don't want a playoff spot. You want the thingy spot. At the minute, Liam, I don't know. I think the editor is pretty broken, so I don't think so at this moment in time. I saw someone asking about my face pack, actually. Or logo pack. I should probably. I think we used to have a command for logos, but I think I removed it because I obviously don't use, or wasn't using one previously. Oh, it was you, was it, Wimps? It's the, let me find it, Jack. A different Jack, not you, Wimps. Linked me on in the FC we go. Copy Mrs. link. This is the logo pack that I'm using. No, that's the Discord channel chairs. Well done. Ah. How come I can't delete my own message? That's annoying. Ads, can you delete that, please, if possible? Ignore that. That's just a link to the Discord. What I want is actually the copy link. There we go. That's what I'm using. Let me add it as logos. Especially my FM logos. This is the logo pack Chez is using for FM26. That's fine. It's just a link to the Discord. The people that can see it can see it. People that are in can see it, and people that aren't can't. So it's fine. It's not like letting people into the Discord that shouldn't be there or anything. No, you don't need to apologise, Jack. It's something that's going to benefit the stream, isn't it? Because you won't be the only person to come in and ask. Hey, Chris. Hey, Dan. Hey, Tom. Just come across from watching the last video. Nice. Perfect timing then. Everton, decisive fixture for Wood. No, not really. You keep saying that. Oh, youth intake preview. Hello. Apparently we're going to have 3 centre-backs. A minimum of 2 centre-backs that look rather promising. Wingers, 2 very handy. Strikers, 2. Potential of a decent youth intake if I'm in charge that long, obviously. Heads up about Caicedo. He wants a new contract. When did you sign your current contract? To be fair, 2 years ago. He wants a new deal. I mean, he's good enough to want one. He's good enough to warrant having one. I don't really have the finances available at the minute. Can I say, yeah, club can't afford to offer you pro terms, so I'll make myself perfectly clear. Either we discuss a new deal or I go public with my dissatisfaction. What a dickhead. Oh, cheers, Az. I'm not gonna piss him off. Enter contract negotiations. £275 a week. You're on 140. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves, shall we? Minimum fee release clause of 156 million. Sure. Oh, that was just a knock at the door. Let me just get that quickly, BRB. Don't want to wake Jude up. Money grabbing bugger is certainly one of it. Yeah, he's taken all of Badiushile's wages, so there goes my fucking wage budget. Never mind, eh? I can always ask the board for a bit more. Be a little bit cheeky. Excuse me, can I have some more money, please? Finances. Wage budget. Yeah, I've got 18 grand left, apparently. That's weird. He's just signed a new wage, a new thing, and it's not factored it into my wage budget. Oh, it's because it's not happened yet, that's why. I need to continue. Cash in on Caicedo and buy some Wonder Kids? Nah. Caicedo's one of my best players. I'd be silly to. Still only 4 points off 6th. Not a bad spot. still saved on team instructions. Well, you're going to have to come off the bench. And Bajishi's going to have to come off the bench. Joao Pedro is not fit, but Joao Pedro can come onto the bench for Buonanotte, I think. Proceed to match. Still not great, Ben, but better than it was. Everton are playing Travers in goal, and they've got Harry Tyrott on the bench. So where Jordan Pickford is, he might have been sold in this save. Seamus Coleman starting at right back for them. Tarkowski, Branthwaite, Mikolenko. Röhl and Idrissa Gueye holding. Tyler Dibling gets to start. Jack Grealish out wide left with Carlos Alcaraz through the middle. And Iliman Ndiaye is obviously the go-to striker. They've got an okay squad, Everton, but it's not sensational, is it? I just say we've been on a good run. Go and impress me. Delap's still starting up top. Joao Pedro is on his way back, but he's not fully fit yet. So we'll give him half an hour if we can, give him a bit of a run out. But Liam Delap scored against Atleti, didn't he? Really? So I can't really deny him the chance to keep that potential high vein of form going. That's quite the winter football. No, thank you. You just got sacked with Chelsea yourself, did you, Azusi? Azusi. Up the fucking yellers, Sam. Sorry, mate. Esteval, nice ball out wide to Garnacho. Oh, he's beating his man. He's pulled it back. Palmer just needs some space. Malo Gusto. Can he pull it back? Esteval. 1-0 up inside the 6th minute. Chelsea Football Club are back, ladies and gentlemen. We are the team we should have been all along. Although there is still 85 minutes. There is still 85 minutes to turn that around. Your manager was 18 years of age. What, they sacked you because you were 18? They couldn't have sacked you because you were 18. You must have just underperformed. Or is it because the players didn't really respect you? And as such, you weren't able to succeed? Players lost faith, yeah. When you manage a big side, you really got to be careful with how you set up your managerial profile. Palmer with a corner. Brighton have gone 2-1 up at Anfield as we look to try and go 2-0 up here at Stamford Bridge. Also saying thank you to Wayne for his 45th month subscribed on the channel. And we don't get to celebrate it with a goal from Garnacho, unfortunately, but we are bossing this game again. We surely must be flying in the league table now. Latest scores. This will be the league table. I can expand it, and this win would see us move up to 9th at the moment. Still 4 points off 5th, but then only 2 points currently off 6th place Brighton. The form is coming back to us, and hopefully the job security will do so too. Although Everton are on the attack here in first half stoppage time as Tyler Dibling goes back to Seamus Coleman and forward to Merlin Röhl, who's forward a long way from CDM. That's a decent ball, but Kubel's there. Hopefully, it looks like we are going to be leading at half-time here. I think morale has been very important every year, to be fair. I was too busy messaging on my phone to notice that Esteval had scored. Sorry, I had a message come through from that I needed to respond to. Throw in. Gusto. Oh no, it was Gusto out wide. Did he score from there? Oh, I missed a really good one. Esteval, what a solo run, and then buries it. Chelsea lead by 2-0. It's my bad for concentrating on my phone and not on FM. That's what happens when you don't have any audio turned on. I wonder if the audio sounds any better now, does it? Do the match sounds sound better? I wonder if the audio of them kicking the ball still sounds like they're in an empty sports hall, or whether it actually sounds decent again, now that the game has had a few patches. We'll find out in a minute. Esteval with a brace here. Malo Gusto with 2 assists as well. The two of them creating quite a partnership on the right-hand side. Garnacho's having a bit of a slower game here, so we will do Bino Gittins again for him. We can probably slow things down a little bit, to be honest, now that we're performing quite so well. And we, again, can afford to make some changes and look after the playing staff. Caicedo, after having just signed a new contract, which has given him a significant boost in wages, he's repaying me by playing absolutely terribly, which is wonderful. Thank you, mate. No, still sounds like they're playing football in an empty sports hall. Just got a really weird echo to it. Just kind of takes you out of the accent a little bit, doesn't it, really? It's not as bad. I mean, that would have been a hell of a goal. It's not as bad when you've got the crowd audio as well. But it definitely doesn't sound good, does it? Saints, Dan, thank you very much indeed for the Prime Gaming sub, mate. That's really generous of you. A follow 20 minutes ago and a sub already. Are you new to the content and to the channel in general, Dan, or are you a long-term subscriber and just joined us on Twitch just now? Oh, the ball doesn't have a shadow. I'll be honest, I hadn't noticed that. Yeah, it's kind of like the old... you remember on FC when or it was FIFA then, when in the Carabao Cup ball didn't have a shadow, did it? And it looked like it was just kind of floating on top of the grass, rather than actually being part of real life. Merlin Vale pulls one back for Everton here. Let's look after this lead now, shall we? We are going to make some tactical changes to try and hold on to this. Let's not throw it away. We'll look to time waste more often. We'll look to be a bit more disciplined, and we'll look to play for set pieces as well. And I have already dropped to positive. I might even drop to balanced, quite frankly. And do we make another change? Yeah, Caicedo's still not playing very well. We'll take Caicedo off for Lavia, I think. Get some fresh legs on in that position. Someone else that can actually tackle well. We'll skip the replay, thank you. Please, please, please. Can we hold on for this win? 4 in a row would be unreal. 2 minutes to go, plus stoppage. And there's a highlight. Yikes, Malo Gusto. Enzo, just don't lose it. And then leave me worried that we're going to get caught on the counter. 4 minutes headed on. Thank you, Malo Gusto, for recovering that. Enzo to Lavia, and Lavia out wide. We're okay. 92nd minute into the 93rd. Mark Cucurella in the box. Oh, straight at the keeper, but that hopefully is enough. Yeah, I think I'm still gonna turn the audio off, because that echo on the ball just really annoying. It takes you out of the moment. All I'm doing is listening to the ball rather than watching the football. But we win by 2-1. We have made it 4 in a row in all comps. I'll say it was a good win. Well done. Good win, thanks mainly to the right-hand side of the pitch. Not everyone played that well there, but we've managed it. We've managed it well enough. We got a post-match interview here. Small smiles in the dressing room. Esteval's early goal was very important, obviously. Fofana close to triggering a clause. There are so Amorim sacked by Man United. Manchester United are 8th, and they've decided to sack Amorim. Wow. That is a surprise. There's so many clauses involved in world football now that it's not really a surprise that at some point someone owes someone something. How well or well how? I mean, they're not that bad. They're not playing that badly, are they? Let's go Portal, League, Man United. They're 8th. If I've kept my job, then surely Amorim needs to keep his. I mean, I don't know what he's been sacked for. They drew with Bournemouth, they lost to Wolves, fair enough. But prior to that, back-to-back wins. Draw against Spurs, win against Forest. They beat Liverpool. They're not doing that badly. Considering where things are. Oh. Well, that is a surprise. What did they say in the article? Let's have a look and see what they said in the article. The league's club's poor league position was the reason given. Down in 8th. Can you still see if you go to the league? Can you still see? No, you can't. So you used to be able to see the history of the league, like who was where, etc. per match day, and you can't see that now with a new UI. You used to just click on the position in the league, and it would show you a chart. That's another thing missing from the UI that's been taken out. That was good to see for things like that. See exactly what's happened with Man United's league position. And then if you can see kind of a new manager boom, you can see how the form improves. Another thing taken out that hopefully at some point gets added back in again. And Nuno's been sacked at West Ham as well. Multiple sackings this Premier League weekend. West Ham 19th in the table. That one you certainly can understand. They lost at home to Aston Villa, and that's the final straw for the West Ham board. I must count myself extraordinarily lucky to have still got my job. Shit. Bino Gittins has damaged his spine during a lifting session in the gym. We'll send him to a specialist. That sucks because obviously he's not starting at the minute because Garnacho's been out on the left, but he has been one of the best wide men we've had, or most reliable wide men we've had. Not that anyone has been particularly reliable out wide other than Esteval. But hopefully Garnacho will fill the void. He has started every one of the 4 games that we've won in a row, so he's still part of the squad. This next game against Newcastle is certainly going to be one of the more difficult. I'm still discussing the work permit for Caicedo, so he's still not got his new contract then. He's agreed to his new deal, but the renewal should be completed when his work permit's done. So I'm going to go over wage budget when Caicedo signs his new deal. Meaning that's going to make January a bit more difficult because obviously we were going to kind of utilise Badiashile's wages to help offset the wages of any incoming man. But now Sterling's got a coach. But I'm still trying to sell Sterling too, to be fair. Esteval's obviously fantastic. Caicedo granted work permit. He signed a new deal. So he's gone from 140 grand to 230 grand a week. Obviously he's happy with his new contracts, and now my wage budget sees me £66,000 over budget, which isn't ideal. Selling Badiashile will free up that money, and I'm still trying to sell Raheem Sterling, but nobody's interested in him. If I have a look at I can't remember where transfer will be in recruitment. Transfer room. I can add some players of my own. I had already Sterling and Caicedo transfer listed, and I'll try and offer them again in this coming window. We'll see if we can generate a sale or two. So Badiashile, transfer, offer via transfer room. And then we'll offer Sterling via transfer room as well. I want to sell anyone else? Not really. Oh, Neto's fit again. That's good news. Not that Pedro Neto's done anything this season for me either. Liverpool bid for Badiashile. Okay. Intriguing. No bids for Sterling. Not even anyone who's even remotely interested in Raheem Sterling. I could convince him to find a new club. All right, he's quite happy to leave. Hopefully, that will help generate a new deal. Now, he's valued at 45. Liverpool have made an offer of 31 here, which is just 31 million up front, which is great because I'm going to get 100% of that added to my budget. But I am going to ask for a bit more here. I'll ask for valuation, try and negotiate the offer, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully, we can generate some extra finances here, and then if I've got like 100 million in my transfer budget, then I can put some of that into the wage budget and offset it. But I am going to need as much available in both wage and transfer budget to be able to bring in the player of quality that I want. They've come back with 34, and it's non-negotiable. Let's be honest, I'm not using him. I need the money. I'll accept. And I don't mind him going to Liverpool because he's not going to drastically improve their defensive line. So hopefully we'll get that sale through. All of the money will become available for my transfer budget, and then we can look for a clinical striker. Although at the minute, Delap is scoring and Joao Pedro is also bagging too. So now that we've tweaked the tactics, we're asking, do we need a clinical striker? Which is not really the question I wanted to find myself asking, because I still think I kind of want a clinical striker. So I think we genuinely might still look to fill that role, but who we look to fill that role with will depend on exactly how much money we've got to spend on it. Newcastle's lineup, you can see there, they've got Lobotka in their midfield. That's obviously a new signing for them. The only new signing in the 11 and in the whole squad, I believe. Joel Linton dropped for Lobotka, although they're playing... There's no Tonali there, is there? They're playing two in midfield, so they're playing a different system from the 4-3-3 that they normally play. I'll say all the best out there, have fun. We're away from home against Newcastle, so it's obviously not going to be a very easy game at all. But we feel like we've given ourselves the opportunity to try and do something here. I'd be intrigued to know where Sandro Tonali's gone. Afternoon, Mike. How are we, lad? Lavi's been all right, Dan, to be honest. Newcastle in possession at the beginning of the game. We should probably not be quite so offensive, I think. Oh, Jacob Ramsey's in. And they've hit the post. Wow. I'm going to drop to positive immediately at the beginning of this game, actually. They're playing similar systems to us, so they're just slightly more defensive. I wonder whether how much of a change just moving the two central midfielders from a CDM to a centre mid role has made to the squad as well, to the performances. Just getting them more involved further up the pitch. We are flying through games a lot quicker now as well, aren't we? With the 1.5 speed. Should hopefully open up the opportunity to have more games per episode. Garnacho back to Cucurella, or maybe even the same amount of games per episode, but more episodes. Oh! Enzo Fernandez, what a volley. Oh, that would have been special if that had flown into the back of the net. Off the bar from Enzo, outside the box, first time volley. Stunning effort. And unlucky not to have given us a wonderful 1-0 lead. Not at the minute, Mike. No, we've been able to turn it around a little bit. We're currently 4 games in on a 4-game win streak. Anyone over 6'2" as a strong, fast, and tall option you think would suit at striker? I'm gonna tell him it's been alright in that first half. Not great for Moises Caicedo. Newcastle are a good side. Both teams are playing relatively well. They've got a free kick in a good position here. And you know Trippier can deliver a ball. Watch out for Dan Burn at the back post. Good save by Kubel. Really decent effort by Kieran Trippier, to be fair. And he's going to take the corner as well. What can they do here, Newcastle? It's a good one, but it's straight at the keeper. He's held on to it well. 25 minutes to go here. Looks like the win streak is probably going to come to an end, but I'll be honest, I would have didn't anticipate the win streak going quite so well as it has, and B, certainly would have play it. Wouldn't have expected to win at St James's Park. But we could have given ourselves a 1-0 lead there if Cole Palmer could have buried the effort. Now he's going to have the opportunity to take a corner at the other end of the field. Is the keeper going to come and get this one? He's not. It's going to fall. Garnacho over the top of the bar, unfortunately. Either side could win this, but a point apiece would probably be the fairest result. Palmer's only on a 6.2, you know. I'm going to take Cole Palmer off, and we're going to give João Pedro a run out. Try and get him back in the go again. I'm going to put him down as the second striker as well. I saw someone tag me in something about F1 news as well, but I didn't quite see it. Colapinto will keep his seat for this season. Not sure how old that confirmation is. Okay, Colapinto stays at Alpine for the rest of the year. Bear with, just responding to something. No, I think someone tagged me earlier. I think, maybe. Don't know. Oh, next season. That is a bit of a surprise, actually. Highlight at the end of the game. Delap out to Garnacho, who very much leaves his man for dead. Pulls it back and... Oh, yes! Liam Delap buries... That is exactly what I was begging my team to do earlier in the season. When we were losing every game, you can remember me doing it in the highlights, in the videos. I wanted them to get to the byline and pull it back to a teammate to score a goal. And now it's working, and now we're winning every week. Get in, boys. Right. And again, as per usual, we will... Oh, thank you. Oh, wait, tactics. We will be parking the bus, time wasting a lot, being more disciplined, playing for set pieces, and seeing this win through. Thank you very much. Let's give Neto a run out as well, actually. Three minutes added on, 3 minutes played. That is another victory in the Premier League. 88th minute, but we take them whenever they come. It's another top result. Newcastle away is not an easy game of football, as anybody will tell you. Garnacho inspires the win as well, apparently. Caicedo's close to triggering a clause, but Garnacho stepping up where Bino Gittins has now hurt his back. Puts us into a continental qualification spot. We were never that far away from Europe. We just needed this run of football, run of results to put it together, and we have now done that. I think we deserve the luck. We'll take it. A draw would have been a fair result, but I think based on the balance of play, Tottenham are running away with the league at the minute. Based on the balance of play and the highlights that we saw, I think if either side was going to win it, it was probably going to be us. Oh, wow. We're going to owe Brighton £4 million in 5 appearances for Caicedo. Garnacho is actually on fire at the minute, so I will very much so praise him for that. Thanks. I'll keep doing what I'm doing. Yes, please, Alejandro. Yes, please, indeed. I've got a full week to the game against Villa as well, so everyone gets a nice rest. He's 8-6 up on Gasly in races, is he actually? I mean, it doesn't help that the car is an absolute fucking dog. And Gasly's had a handful of technical issues as well, hasn't he? Yeah, I appreciate the regular support, Anmol. We've been able to keep up the YouTube content at least, or the video content at least recently. Beneka's up for a couple of days, but that's fine. That's manageable. We can deal with that. Badishile is set to sign for Liverpool. 4% of the fee will be paid as a solidarity contribution to Monaco, but 33 million is going to go to my transfer budget, and I'm very much okay with that. I'll take it. Thank you very much indeed. So when we get to January, which is only a week away now, we will have the opportunity, hopefully, to sign a top quality striker. I mean, Delap has scored in each of his last 3 games, maybe. If I have a look at the fixture list. Oh, Delap, Estevao, and Delap. Joao Pedro. Goals have been coming from our strikers now. Do I? To be fair, I could send Liam Delap out on loan. I could look to sign a top quality striker if I can afford a top quality striker with about 100 million. I could look to sign a top quality striker and then loan Liam Delap. Sure what my budget currently looks like. £95 million available in the transfer budget, but I am £66,000 over my wage budget, so I'm going to have to put a bit more in the wage budget. £85 million in the transfer budget now. I think that puts me about 150 grand into the wage, 120-ish. That's probably not enough for someone of real quality, but we could get someone that's better than Liam Delap, maybe. Let's head into this game then against Aston Villa, and well, quite frankly, let's just see if it keeps going. I'm going to go for a quick toilet break though, chat, if you will allow me. So give me uno secondo. BRB. Thank you, lads. Takisver, thank you for the follow, mate. Apologies if I butchered that username. Agreed, Jack. That's again something that hopefully they'll fix. Probably Max, to be honest. Skyfire is very strong at Interlagos. At the minute, it's just there are so many things that you used to be able to see and look at data-wise, Ryan, that aren't there. I haven't really encountered, if I'm completely honest, I personally haven't encountered that many bugs. My main frustration is that the navigation with the UI, and that there's so many aspects of data that you used to be able to see that isn't there anymore. So Aston Villa at home then. Marco Bizot in goal for them, so your guess is as good as mine with regards to Emi Martinez. Cash, Conce, Torres and Digne, 4 at the back for them, 4-2-3-1 with Kamara and Tielemans holding. John McGinn out on the right-hand side with Harvey Elliott, Akam, Morgan Rogers on the left and Ollie Watkins up top. Not a super strong bench, but obviously decent players in there in Martins, Sancho, Marlon or Nana. But, I mean, we've definitely got more depth, but to be honest, we've probably got more depth than most, haven't I? I'm going to say, important that we make the most of our home advantage here. And Emery's done remarkably well at Villa. I absolutely have no idea how he's getting on at Villa at the minute. Has the fixture list recently been particularly challenging? Yes and no. Oh, wow, they beat Man United 4-0. Yeah, let's just concentrate on ourselves, shall we? If we think, oh, they're really good, then you put you on the back foot, doesn't it? If you are thinking a little bit, you don't want to put your opposition on too high a pedestal. Like, just because they beat Man United 4-0 doesn't mean that we can't beat them 4-0 ourselves. So hopefully we can get a strong result here. Continually playing a very similar 11 to the one that we've been playing almost every single week at the minute. And that level of consistency in the starting 11 and familiarity with the tactics is really starting to pay dividends, as well as obviously having 1-0 inside a minute, as well as obviously having made the tactical tweaks that we have to give ourselves the impetus to push forward and get results. Garnacho again heavily involved, spins and beats his man brilliantly. Matty Cash absolutely nothing doing there. It's a weird ball. I think it's hit the post there, and then Palmer's just tucked it away. That's an odd one. Bizot should be doing better than that. Eskify, thank you for the follow on kick, mate. Oh, you're one of the scammy Discord pushers. Oh, yeah, okay, bye. Well, I'll take the follow account. Caicedo, Cucurella, Garnacho, bar and over. Nearly 2-0 inside 4 minutes. This Chelsea side are red hot right now. Yeah, hopefully at some point you'll be able to rebind the shortcuts, Tom. At the minute, there obviously are lots of shortcuts in the game, but you can't rebind them, which is in itself annoying. I really didn't think we'd get this much out of Garnacho, to be honest. Alex Scott's been called up for England, has he? Oh, it's not a cesspit, Corey. It's just not as heavily moderated. And as such, there are a lot of bots and a lot of scammers. Thierry, thank you for the follow, mate. Welcome to the channel. Garnacho, Delap, Palmer, Estevao, and Malagusto. Stood up, cleared half away. Oh, it's half time. Okay, I thought maybe we were going to get a penalty for a minute for something. I mean, Fulham had a bit of a run there at the end of the half, but the live league table currently sees us staying 7th at the minute, or up to 7th actually as it happens, with Brentford dropping down a place. Tottenham flying though. This actually isn't a live league table. We're 7th, but we're up to 30 points because it says Tottenham are on 42, and if I come back here, actually, they're on 45. So I can't actually see a live league table. Again, another issue with the AI, with the UI, sorry. Right, we are doing all right, but we definitely can just finish this game off, and I wouldn't mind it if we did quite quickly in the second half, please. Estevao's having a bit of a slow game. Might bring Beno. I can't. He's injured. I have to bring Neto on, won't I? My instant thought pattern there was go to Beno Gittins, but he's not available. I could bring Joao Pedro on actually, and maybe move Liam Delap wide right, or even put Joao Pedro wide right himself. It's a lovely ball. Palmer's in behind. Finish it, please. Thank you, Cole. Well, I said Estevao was slightly underperforming. He's got himself another assist here. Estevao is such a talent, isn't he? In real life, on FM, on FC, he's going to be an absolute world beater. And he's helping us beat Aston Villa. As we say thank you to Ryan for subscribing not just once, not just twice, but for 6 months in advance. Ryan, that is really generous of you, mate. Thank you, pal. Loving the FM despite the little issues with it, but we're all making the most of the new game for the first time too. Yeah, we're all doing our best with it, aren't we? So all we can do is try and make as entertaining content or have as entertaining a save as possible. Let's bring Joao Pedro on up top. Estevao's match rating has actually gone down. No, it's gone up now. It just hadn't updated yet. It's just slow to do stuff, isn't it? Like when we were changing the wage budget, it didn't update to advance a day. When you go into, we scored the goal, didn't automatically update Estevao's rating there. I had to wait a bit, and then it did it. And then the live league table should be updated. Where's Neto? There it is. The live league table should auto update, or that should be the live league table where it says live league table, but it's not at half time. There's just so many things, It's just ultimately it's just an unfinished game, isn't it? Basically, it's effectively still in beta. I think the beta could probably be described as an alpha version of the game. The full launch version is basically a beta, and then when they've fixed everything by Christmas, hopefully, it'll be a full version of the game. Oh, it of course has massive potential, but they are certainly starting on rocky foundations. Palmer, Caicedo, that's a nice ball out wide. Garnacho again, heavily involved, a little bit lucky, but we'll take it. Back post. I think I just bonked Pedro Neto on the top of the head more so than anything else. That's nice football. Can Neto bury it? Caicedo fouled. That might have been on the line. Caicedo fell outside the box, but the contact might have been on the line. And the penalty has been given. Yes, he was on the line. The chance to make it 3-0 and finish it off in the 81st minute. Cole Palmer from the spot for a hat-trick. And he has it. The first time anyone scored a hat-trick for me in Football Manager 26, and it's Cole Palmer. And you're not really surprised at that, are you, really? I really don't like the FM logo embossed winter ball, though. TBH. Right, changes. give Joshua Shempong a run out. Let's give your Harto some more football as well. Take Fofana off. And Andre Santos in midfield as well. Thank you for the follow, Electric Sucks. Much better than it was at the beginning. I got within an inch of my life and my job at Chelsea. We made some tactical tweaks and, to be fair, had a couple of favourable fixtures. And with that, we've been able to, A, restore our job safety, and B, go on a really good run of form. This is now 6 wins in a row in all competitions, and a number of which have had a clean sheet as well. Only Everton, I think, have scored against us in the 4 games we've played today. Although, that might be about to change. No, Sancho's missed. 5 minutes added on. They have got a corner here, Villa, actually. Harvey Elliott is going to be the man to take it for them. I mean, it doesn't matter whether they score one or not, but it would be nice to keep a clean sheet, just for the defence's morale. And we should keep a clean sheet now that that's gone wide. This change in form is obviously most welcome, but I'll be honest, I am surprised. I'll just say nice work, everyone. I mean, I'm not going to be like, don't get complacent after a really solid 3-0 win. We're up to 6th in the league now. We're still 15 points off Tottenham at the top of the table, so I think the title is out of the question. But a Champions League spot's absolutely attainable this season if we can keep this going for the majority of the rest of the season. Esteval injured, but it's only a bruised knee. He's back in 3 days. Thank God for that. Oh, and relax. Yeah, we'll absolutely praise Cole Palmer for... I mean, he scored a bloody hat-trick. I've got to be able to praise him for that, haven't I? Right, that... What's my 1 email remaining? 1 message. What is it? Oh. Another thing that annoys me, to add to the list, you used to be able to just press spacebar and it would go to the next unread email, and then when you finished all your emails, then it would advance. But now you press spacebar and it just auto-advances. Again, another thing that they removed that doesn't make any sense as to why it's not here. What's my unread message? I've got a recruitment focus update from the 22nd of September, from over a week ago, that apparently I missed. Fair enough. Well, the fixture list is quite green at the minute. That is a win in every game of December so far. And with Bournemouth to come as the first game in the next episode, we hope we can make it 7 from 7. That's better, isn't it? Drop the video a like if you've enjoyed, of course. Make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel so you don't miss out on any more. Do come and join me on stream as well. There's a link in the description to Twitch and Kick. And of course, we live stream here on the YouTube channel as well. So do make sure you join me, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and you won't miss anything. There'll be another episode of FM tomorrow, and then Crystal Palace on FC will return on Monday. But right now, for those that are with me live on stream at the minute, I am going to record another episode. So we'll find out momentarily whether we do keep the winning run going or not and head into January and think about making some signings. But for you on YouTube watching the video, you're going to have to wait 24 hours. I'm sorry. I'll see you then. Right, don't go anywhere, lads. We are going to record another episode. Right, it's going to be FM8. At least I think it's 8 anyway. Let me double check. What video number is that? 8. I did. Did I bring it in here? I did. I should be wearing this really, shouldn't I? How far through the season do I think I'll be today? We'll play at least 3 games in the next episode, I would imagine. Because I want to get some transfer business done too. But we'll definitely play Bournemouth, Man City, and hopefully Fulham too, at least. See, when I get back to the full work schedule, which hopefully will be around the start of next week, we will be obviously able to stream and record more regularly. January's always a long. I mean, there's so many games in January. December and January have just been just nuts, aren't they? There's so many games, it's ridiculous. Football Manager shout out, shouldn't I? Really? I've not even tried it on actually, so I don't even know if it fits. But it is a large. That should fit. That should fit. 1, 2, 3, ole! One, two, three, ole! Oh, hello. We collar up old Cantona style. There we go. What time's first practice in Brazil? Oh, now. Lol. I presume it starts at 3 or half past? Might be half past. Any legend here? We have a streaker. I mean, you saw me tits. I'm not sure there's much more to that. I mean, you just don't change anything, do you? I mean, we've got Bournemouth in just 2 days' time. You can't control A yet. So why are functions like that just not a thing? It's because they've tried to they've tried to make it for console, so a lot of extra functionality that you then can't have on a controller because you run out of button combinations, and it's not in the game. Esteval's going to have to be rested for this next one, isn't he? We're going to have to take Esteval out for. Well, let's put Joao Pedro there, and we'll put Liam Delap out wide right. I mean, Delap's been scoring, but he's still only got 3. Joao Pedro's got 7. He should probably lead the line, shouldn't he? Ganache's been playing really well, but he's still only got 2 assists. It's not like he's been smashing it in terms of output. I think that should be the route they'll go down moving forward, Electric. I think Dr. Benji kind of nailed it in the video he put out today, that they used to make an exceptional game. They used to make an exceptional PC game that was an alright port for console. And what they've tried to do is make a really good console and PC game, and they just haven't hit the mark on either platform. So I think they should go back to making an exceptional PC game that is an alright console game. Yeah, the FM kit is really nice actually. Love the old school collar on it as well. It's nice, isn't it? Appreciate it, Pedro. Thank you for the support, mate. Oh, God. Email Central. Christ. Coach advice. Contract players. 11 players for 6 months or less. None of them do I really care about that much. Staff set to expire. Sure. I mean, I imagine that's Carl Palmer, yeah. Should have a picture of him here, shouldn't it? Because the only picture you see is Mo Salah, but... Right, ready? Let's start recording, shall we? Cheers, Osh. Appreciate it, mate. Irish Chris, thank you for the follow, mate. Yeah, he's very harsh, SC United. Now, that is a throwback. Welcome back to the Football Manager Save here on the Chesnoid Gaming channel. Chelsea are now in 6th. Season is looking much better than it was a couple of episodes ago, isn't it? We are on a current run of exceptional form. We've won 6 in a row. We've only conceded a goal in 2 of those 6 as well. We're playing very well. We've Bournemouth at home to come, so you'd like to think we can make that a win in every game in December. Then comes the big test of the new tactics. Atleti was a sizable test that we actually passed very well indeed, but Manchester City away is as difficult as it is likely to get for us, really. Although Spurs are flying in the Premier League so far this season and currently find themselves 6 points clear of Manchester City in second. Tottenham have basically won 50, equivalent of winning 15 games. I want to see... There you go. Let's see the stages. So they won 14, drawn 3, and they've only lost 1 all season. It's outrageous from Tottenham Hotspur so far this year. They are a cut above anybody else. We're going to be missing Esteval for this first game as he's injured slightly, but it offers Joao Pedro the chance to come back into the side and potentially regain his goal-scoring form. I'm very hands-off at the minute with the rotation of the squad. Everybody that's in is in, and everybody that's out is out, and I'm not really touching things at all. We will be heading into the January transfer window today. We did sell Badiashile to Liverpool in the last episode, and that transfer will go through once we reach January the 1st, which is not too far away. Here, as you see, we're Tuesday the 30th of December, so really not far at all now. But Bournemouth at home is absolutely a winnable game, and with the form we're in, we absolutely should win it. As you should, drop the video a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any more content. Be that Football Manager, all right, it's Football Manager, mate, or FC26, both the 26s. Crystal Palace will return tomorrow, and hopefully FM. You never know, you might see an FM episode tomorrow as well if I can get something recorded over the weekend. But for now, I'm going to go and tell the boys to go and win, and hopefully they'll go and do that. Yeah, I'm enjoying the game. I can't say that I'm not enjoying the game. But it is obviously significantly frustrating in a number of ways. Separate mod, Sam. Separate mod for license fixes. Terrible ball, isn't it? Let's go Seattle. Oh, God, American sport chants are just the worst, aren't they? Just the absolute worst. I can't remember where I got the licenses fixed from now. Point and win. You play full 90-minute games, do you, Pedro? That is dedication. You are one of very few that do that. I know, right? You're not wrong, Jack. Just chanting, defense, defense. I'm pretty sure it was FM Scout we got the licenses fixed from, yeah. Ooh, cherries. How are we? How are we, Leonie? Feeling much better, I hope. You've come to uni in America. Fucking tell me. Whereabouts in America did you go, Ben? It's very rare that you see people switch countries to go to university. much, but you've got to go in twice as a one-night case before Christmas. Well, let's hope it is just one night, right? It is indeed, Ryan, which is why I'm not quite carrying on for the time being. Many an appearance on the YouTube channel over the past couple of years, huh? You have it? Yeah, we've got every finger crossed for you as well, Leone. At least the wood have been doing well for you in the meantime. No, tell me about it, Daniel. Words rather than noises eventually. Wood are massive, yeah. How are you getting on in the? How are they getting on in the league so far this season? Quite well, right? Challenging at the top end again in the National League after promotion last year. Only lost 2. I mean, by early November, that's really not bad at all. Oh no, stick drift's the worst. I have done, Ryan, not with it actually on and active, but has sat on lap and used the wheel. Sleep, thank you for the 40th month. Not only subscribed, but subscribed in a row as well. That's really generous of you, mate. Thank you, pal. Right, let's hopefully go and beat Bournemouth, shall we? Early highlight, Bournemouth free kick. Not happy. Christie delivers. I was fine. Start them early indeed. I said it with a tackle, but Evan Nielsen's run away with it. But Bournemouth are playing quite well here. I don't like it at all. Opening few minutes has been all cherries so far. That nearly was an unbelievable ball. It's still going to find Justin Kluivert. And I thought that was going into the top corner for a minute, and then Kubal's arms went up at the last. On the highlight continues. That's never confidence inspiring. All right, Cole, chill. Well, that's a lovely ball out to Liam Delap. And Malagusto is going to go on the overlap. And could we, maybe, as they have one chance at the other end, score Sales? Oh no, there was an offside in there. I don't know how that didn't end up in the back of the net for the goal to be disallowed for the offside. From that position, we absolutely should have scored. I have medium wind, and that's it in terms of weather effects for the gameplay in FC, because they really they don't get the gameplay right in the wet at all the snow. Kluivert, lovely spin. Oh, it's really good. That's just a genuinely impressive goal. Bournemouth take a 1-0 lead in the 18th minute, and on the balance of play, I can't deny them that. They've been very, very good indeed here at Stamford Bridge. And that's particularly annoying, isn't it? It would be typical me to win 7 of 8 games in the month and then lose the last one. Came over to play football on a scholarship in Virginia. Nice. Whereabouts in Virginia? I was just going to say, you're going to come back. Ben's talking about accents. Virginia, they've got quite strong accents in Virginia, don't they? Virginia. Truffert. Right. Okay. Oh, hang on. Is there an offside in there? Please tell me there was. Disallow the goal, 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 disallow the goal. Balls! It's 2-0! Oh, I mean, it was Cook that took the shot anyway, wasn't it? To put it in the top bins. So it's not like the man over there was interfering with play. That definitely didn't need to go to VAR. Right. Remember what I said about it being absolutely typical? I think it might happen. Gusto to Delap. Beats his man. Many an option in the middle. He's going to go solo, and it's a very good save down low by the goalkeeper, Georgi Petrovic. Got down brilliantly to his right-hand side there. Strong arm to deny Liam Delap what would have been a very good solo goal. Cucurella could get the ball in towards the middle. Caicedo similarly so. Well, with the way we've been playing, actually 2-0 isn't insurmountable, is it? And it's not 2-0 anymore. It's 2-1. Palmer should have scored potentially with the first header. We'll see from the replay. But he has buried the follow-up and we're back in the game. Brilliant cross by Malo Gusto. Whipped his foot right around it. It's a good header, to be fair. And Petrovic maybe should have done better. Although it has gone sideways. It's not like he batted it straight back out. Has gone sideways, but Palmer was just the first to react. 31st minute, it's 2-1. Told you it wasn't insurmountable. Come on, Blues. Sheehan, thank you for the follow, mate. Welcome to the channel, pal. Garnacho. Cucurella. Back to Garnacho again, and Caicedo. Joao Pedro to Gusto. To Delap. Palmer, Enzo, Caicedo. Palmer! He's on fire right now. That's 5 goals in his last 2 games for Cole Palmer. And in the space of 9 minutes, we're back level. I did say, with the way that we've been playing recently, 2-0 isn't insurmountable. It has been surmountable. That's even the way that you phrase that. 2-2! It's Desmond. I presume so, right? I mean, we are smashing it. We will get the result if we keep playing that way. Garnacho's not having a great game. We are relying a little bit on Cole Palmer again, aren't we? That's loose from Delap. Evan Nielsen, well in, Enzo. Here comes Tyler Adams. Fantastic. Well, 3 minutes into the second half, it's 3-2 Bournemouth because Mark Cucurella has put that in the back of his own net. Could he have done anything more with it? Adams' cross isn't superb. He does get past the defence well, and I think he probably could have done a bit more with that. Oh well, we go again. If you're a proper hardcore, Nick, if you're a proper hardcore player that plays the game in detail, I would say it's not worth it. But if you're a casual, if you can forgive a few bugs, then yeah, it's worth it. But only really on PC. Console version is buggier yet further still, I think. Yeah, that whole left-hand side is just not doing very well, is it? Neto for Garnacho. Liam Delap's doing shit as well. Esteval's on his way back fit. I'm just going to have to throw him in. Kukure's rating's only low because of the own goal, I think. Highlight, 62nd minute. It's typical that I mentioned the amount of clean sheets we've been keeping recently, and then we concede 3 against Bournemouth. And we haven't been able to find a third of our own yet. This is a bit of head tennis at the minute. Esteval's off the bench here, but won't be scoring yet. Our console version is a much worse state, is it actually? No point even contemplating it, really. Is it that bad? Kluivert delivers deflected. Holy moly. Holy moly. That was dangerous. Christ, speaking of dangerous. There's an offside in there. Thank God for that. Got Joao Pedro's defending out wide. Yeah, that's weird. That's a bug, isn't it? Oh, it's got those two swapped around. It's got people in wrong positions, that's why. Can we, please? Don't need to finish that sentence, do I? You know what I want. Not that. First console patch is scheduled to be submitted for approval next week at the earliest. Oh, Christ. 2 fucking years, lads. 2 years. Pedro, Neto. Combination nearly worked. From namesake to namesake. Please, gents. From the corner. No. From the second play. Yes! Wesley Fofana. And Neto is involved as well. It's 3-3 in the 73rd. Right, this time, don't concede again. Just go and score a winner, please. What a game this is turning out to be. One for the neutrals, not so much for the fans of defending. Good header, though. Oh yeah, you can see the potential with the game. It just, and I don't think Sega are going to completely pull the plug on FM as a result of the past 2 years. They've given them decades of high quality games. It's just they've bitten off more than they can chew, evidently. Here's Smith. Oh Christ, they nearly did. They nearly did do it again. Please no. Away. Kluivert. Cook. Away. Counter. Run! Run, Pedro! Alright. Playing it about the back. Enzo Fernandez is running out of legs. Still Malo Gusto for a Champong too. Nice. Go on. Oh, please. Esteval. Oh, the chance. That was the chance. Brilliant interlinking play. We will not get a better one. 87th minute. There might be another chance, but it won't be as clear-cut as that Esteval one-on-one. And it might not even be in blue. It could be, though. Neto. Palmer beats his man. Neto, you got the option left. Palmer's in behind. Oh, what a save! From point blank range. Well, Pedro can't finish. Georgi Petrovic with the stop. 5 minutes added on at the end of the game. What a way to start the episode this has been. I feel like I could create an entire 25-minute special just on this fixture. Estevao, Caicedo, Palmer, Cucurella. Oh, it's please, please, please. Yes! Estevao in the 91st minute. We have given ourselves the chance to win the game. Unbelievable, Jeff. Palmer, I mean, Georgi Petrovic has pulled off save after save after save in this game, but Estevao back from injury and on the score sheet with probably, and I do hesitate to say anything more than probably, the winner here at Stamford Bridge. It is the winner at Stamford Bridge. Oh, that was a bit close, wasn't it? Cole Palmer with 2 goals and an assist. I mean, overall, we absolutely deserved the win, but we didn't have to make it hard for ourselves, did we? Deary me. Bit of a let-off is what I'll say. Because it was. Let's not beat about the bush. That was a bit of a let-off. They might be slightly frustrated at me for saying so, but you just got to accept when you haven't quite been good enough. They weren't quite good enough there. Petrovic does suffer defeat against his former club, but, I mean, Cole Palmer is on fire. He scored a hat-trick and only got an 8.8. 2 goals and an assist, and it's a 9.8. I mean, surely a hat-trick's a 10 out of 10. Especially a hat-trick in a win. The next game is Man City away in 4 days' time. We will have to be better if we're to get a result there. That is for damn sure. Well, they're still getting a rest at the minute. Holy moly. City away from Tuesday to Saturday. They should be fully fit. We won't give them a rest. Florian Wirtz. How is Wirtz doing actually so far this season? Jesus, he's a 5-star player. 15 goals, 11 assists in all comps this season. Again, this just annoys me, this little scrolly here. Just make the whole thing bigger. Like, this here is wasted space. So just why does it have to be a pop-up? Just make it the whole screen. And then it fits. Man shakes fist at Cloud. It's not even got a total on it either. It's not even got a total appearances, goals, assists on it. You actually need to go back to the little mini one to see an overall. 15 goals and 11 assists in 24 games. Florian Wirtz is exceptional. The UI is just so bad. Harry Kane has won English Player of the Year. 12 goals in 14 Bundesliga games. It's so stupid. I just don't understand who saw this and thought, yeah, that's fine. That's a good system. All we've got to do is just resize some stuff. Minimally. And it works. There is no skinning this year, Vic. But for FM27, if it's still like this, then absolutely I and almost everybody else on PC will be using a skin. Because I don't want to go anywhere near this UI again in a future iteration of the game. We're into January. And here come the bids. Hiroki Ito, apparently, we're being linked with. I don't need a centre back at the minute. Thank you. I don't think I'm ever going to need a centre back the amount we've got at the club. Sempon isn't playing for me at the minute, but only because the rest of the team is playing so well. David Washington's got 6 goals in 6 games in the most recent month for Wrexham. He's got 8 and 17 total for the season. Wrexham find themselves 20th in the Championship at the moment. Like, why? I go back to the emails and it's just taking me to the top rather than just the next unread. Just take me to the next unread. Why am I being told about this? Why am I being told about that? I presume it's because because I've got a player that's on loan from me is in the top 3, but there's no way to tell from that email or from the resulting attachments that I've got a player that was involved in that. It's only because I've got a historical Football Manager knowledge and I know what to look for to know exactly why I'm getting that email. Like, I'd have to click once, I'd have to click twice, I'd have to click 3 times, I'd have to click 4 times to even know why I got sent that email. And only because I know what I'm looking for. Yeah, no, on 24, on previous iterations, it used to show you the top 3, which is why I know what I'm looking for. The board are now pleased with me. We've gone from being in a position where I was this close to a sack, and I'll be honest, after that Arsenal defeat, I thought I was going to get the sack. And we've survived, and now the board actually are quite happy. The supporters are satisfied, but satisfied I will take after they were devastated earlier on in the season. They might be devastated again after this game against Manchester City, quite frankly. No, you can't. You can skin older versions of FM, Vic, but you can't skin this version of FM. Bear with. I just need to check something in my diary. Still some skins that change the menu colours. Oh, really? So there are mods that change. You can't change the layout or anything, but you can just change the colours. I know that people have downloaded mods to change attribute colours, but they've actually added that in themselves with a recent patch as well. Yorol Hato wants to play more football because he wants to be at the World Cup. I get that. but I can't guarantee him the football at the minute. I could start him ahead of Cucurella, but Cucurella's been, I mean, he's only got 1 assist, but Cucurella has been, other than the own goal a minute ago, has been really solid. Can I compare to Josie Cucurella? That is in absolutely no order whatsoever, is it? So Harto is green. Technically, they're very, very similar. Harto's obviously better in the air. Crossing, dribbling is nominal between the two, so is first touch. Marking slightly better for your old Harto. Mentally, obviously, Cucurella is better in key areas like aggression, anticipation, work rate. Although teamwork, positioning is much better for your old Harto. Physically, Harto as well. I mean, maybe I give Harto some football. Maybe I give your Harto some football. Alright, I'll play him then. We'll play Harto. But Frankie Runham. Knock yourselves out, lads. West Brom want a Shempong. No. I thought it said Joe Hart for a minute. I'll start Harto, but he is going to have to be good. Where in the... what are my 3 on reds? Liverpool signed Bediashile. He's gone. He's gone the bye-bye. Where can I do the... remove the transitions from the menus? Ads. Presume it's in preferences somewhere. Oh yeah, animate menus, animate reports, animate cards, turn them off. Preset 1, preset 2, preset 3, preset 4. That's what I'm used to seeing. Although the yellow feels like it's a slightly different yellow and the green feels like it's a slightly different green. Reece James is back in full training. I mean, it's removed the transitions, but it's not any snappier. It just delays in changing. If anything, it almost makes it feel worse because you click on it and it waits a split second before actually doing anything. You clicked it, pause, like, I go, ready, click, now it changes. Click, now it changes. Rather than it being, it was super snappy for Jack, was it? It might be a system thing, but it's not like my system is bad by any stretch at all. I've got a significantly powerful PC. Alan, thank you for the follow on Kick, mate. On Twitch, sorry. I appreciate it, dude. It's a very low cut neck on this. Either that or I'm just wearing it wrong. Alright, City. Harto gets a start. I'll be tempted to... Esteval's got a start, hasn't he? Let's take Esteval. Let's put Esteval in for Joao Pedro. Out of possession. These guys need to be the other way around because that's broken itself somehow, somewhere. Rest stays as it is, I think. Reece James is on his way back to full fitness. So maybe I could loan a Shempong out. I could afford to loan a Shempong out if Reece James stays fit. But let's be honest, is Reece James going to stay fit? I think we all know the answer to that question, don't we? Donnarumma, Rico Lewis, Diaz, Fardiol and Ake. Ake at left back. Rodri, Reinders and Foden in the middle three, with Silva out wide right, Doku and Haaland as the remainder of the front three. 4-3-3 for them. Yeah. I mean, they're City, aren't they? You know what to expect. I wish there was just a skip all here to have to hit continue to then go to the next half of the table. And then you get the cutscene. Then you go, oh, it's just, there's too many clicks. Too many clicks! Yeah. Asking Reece James to stay fit is like asking Ledley King to have two knees. It just doesn't work. City with the first highlight of the game. It has been all them thus far. Kubo comes out well. Bernardo Silva. That's going to be a pen. No question about it. That is a penalty to Manchester City. Oh, bagger. Penalty awarded. Caicedo impedes Silva. I think we kind of knew that there, didn't we? I wonder who's going to take the penalty. Who's that big, tall, blonde man? Yeah. All right. Skip. Erling Haaland, 16 goals in 16 games so far in the Premier League. Make that 17 in 17. I think the run might be over. We won every game in December, and we're most likely going to start January with a defeat. But the fixture list is kind enough that we should be able to respond to this defeat, hopefully, with a good result. Doku being Doku and not really passing it. Oh, I agree, Ben. Ledley King was top. When fit, Ledley King was top. Not an amazing first half. No, not much happened really, other than the penalty. But we have 0.04 xg. I'm proud of everyone's efforts. No. Be better, please. I think I might tweak the tactics slightly. We might just have to be a bit more creative. And we'll try from set pieces and see if maybe we can just kind of bully them. I'll go from balanced to positive though. We'll try and do something in this second half. But I think we'll be hard pressed to actually have anything happen. Enzo's now on a yellow as well, which doesn't help. Nico, they're taking Foden off early. Now's when Nico O'Reilly buries a header from the corner. Yikes. Or the second phase of play. How's that for an instant impact? Substituted on prior to that corner. And then doubles City's advantage. I don't need to see that again, thank you. 2-0. Good. 3-0. Nico O'Reilly with 2 goals in 10 minutes after coming on. Doku down the left. Stands it up into the middle. And then, well, he's just on his own, isn't he? Yeah. When your run comes to an end, your run really comes to an end, doesn't it? Bugger. More to the point, outside of this defeat, this is now back-to-back games with 3 goals conceded, which is probably more concerning than the defeat itself, isn't it? We kept so many clean sheets. Oh, and they've got Donnarumma. Garnacho's having a nightmare. I know we're mid-highlight, but I am going to take him off. Garnacho for Neto. Cole Palmer's playing like dirt as well against his former team. I'll bring Delap on. Swap him with Joao Pedro. That's a lovely ball. No, it's not. I mean, it was. Just couldn't get the end of it. Oh, Hurland? Hurland. Jesus Christ. Put us out of our misery, please. 6 minutes added on. We wondered whether the streak of results would come to an end. And, well, we've been left in no uncertain terms that, yes, the streak is over, boys. The streak is very much over. Estevao away. Delap tackled. There might yet be a fourth. There might yet be a fourth. There wasn't, but never mind. We still lost by 3-0. We'll just put that one behind us. It's fine. We'll ignore it. Don't worry about it. We'll go again. Oh, sorry, Josh. There's a 3... That's weird. I could have sworn I uploaded that video last night after I recorded it. Oh, sorry, after I made it. I'm certain I uploaded that video yesterday. Oh, no, I'm an idiot. I'm an absolute idiot. We recorded the video today, didn't we? What I've done, chat, is record that Palace video for today, render it, and then not actually upload it. It's on its way, Josh. It will be with you in a matter of 5 minutes or so. I apologise. I'm genuinely a moron. Thank you for popping into chat and letting me know 5 minutes after it should have been live that it's not there. Otherwise, I would have gone all the way till the end of the stream. And not uploaded the bloody video. What a freaking moron I am. I'm so bad, aren't I? So much for being a professional YouTuber. I suck. I was like, I'm sure I've uploaded it today. I'm sure I uploaded it yesterday. What I uploaded yesterday was the FM video. Oh, God, I'm such a good YouTuber, aren't I? Really professional me. It's because I set it to render, didn't I? And then I went to make my lunch. And then just got distracted. What an absolute tard. I'll literally set it to go live immediately as soon as it's finished uploading. It won't take 5 minutes to process and check for ads, etc. Check for copyright. So we won't miss out on much income by potentially not having ads for the first 5 minutes that it's live. Oh God, I'm such a moron. It's not the first time I've done that, but it certainly is the first time in a while. Public. Publish. Dad brain excuse. I appreciate it, Josh. Thank you for the excuse. Why do you think there was no DM yet, Chiz? I would have said something by 1:15. Yeah, I just hadn't put 2 and 2 together, Ads. Oh, dear. Hey, Patrick. Thank you for joining the stream, mate. I think I just accidentally opened my Elgato software. I did. Bro is close to giving us £1 million. 1 appearance away for Burnley, making 20. Scored 11 goals in the Prem, Armando Broja. Maybe he's the answer to our striking conundrum. Why would I don't care about David Alaba. Right. Let me set up a transfer room thing for striker. Important player. Star. Is it? I want important player plus. So someone that is an important player or better. Four done deals in the transfer window so far. Oh, that's cool. Manage movements, so you can see why. Wow, Arne Slot was sacked because the players lost confidence in him. I mean, the dates are all over the place. June, January. Dates are all over. There's no rhyme or reason as to why the list is in the list that it is. Darren Fletcher. Oh, they must be caretaker managers for the time being. Oliver Glasnow, he took the Austria job, didn't he? That's been in the game for a while, has it, Charlie? As in that specific menu. Danny, thank you for the follow, mate. I'm just going to go and have a quick toilet break chat. And then we will try and find a bloody striker, actually. BRB. Oh my god, the chair moved. Ethan, thank you for the following. Ow, what are you tucking my hand for, you little cunt? Benaweke's done bits for Arsenal, hasn't he? I didn't realise he was at Chelsea for quite so long. 3 years. For God's sake! What did we say on the way into the last game? Maybe... Oh, hello. That's a really decent offer. Maybe I loan Josh Sempong if we can keep Reece James fit. Calf strain. He's just recovered from a calf strain. And he strained his calf again. Like... Where are we? It's upside down. Calf strain in November. Out for 6 weeks. And he's in training, sprinting, days after coming back from that calf strain. And he's out for another 2 months. He's not even played. Not even played. Where can I see his form? He's not played. Not played for weeks. Months. He's injured again. 5 to 7 weeks. And that is exactly why we can't afford to let Josh Sempong go out on loan. I would be open to letting Adarabioyo go permanently, but not on loan, and not with an option future fee. I will. You can buy him if you like. Could buy him for 30 million now. They're going to say no to that. Spoiler alert. Come on, cat. Come on, cat. Come on, cat. Bloody hell. Bentancur hat-trick. Tottenham are unreal. Tottenham are actually unreal. I'd be happy to sell Tosin. I really would. Right, from this menu, from his player profile, how do I sell him? Do I have to right click on his name? No, I can't. Actions here. Kendra's having a banging season, isn't he? 12 assists in 25 games. Go on, son. West Brom make the loan bid for Dario Sugo. Yeah. All right. I probably should have looked to save money on his wages. But Sugo can go out on it. What's he on a week? 45 grand a week. Fucking hell. No, not Janazoon. I just want to have a look at the assignments. No, not Janazoon. Serge. Vitor Roque is an intriguing one. I don't know how good he can get. Was he not? Oh, he's left Barcelona now. Mayenda. Like, I've sorted, so surely you'd expect just out and out strikers to be at the top, but Guirassy is like all the way down here. He's not playing that much for them. Who were Dortmund starting up top? Bayer. Maximilian Bayer might be very, very good. Very, very good. Very, very good. Maximilian. They're ninth. Ninth. Ooh. Is Janazoon actually decent in FM? Yes, yes he is. In FC, he's nowhere near as good as he is he? In real life, but it seems like in FM. Yes. Is he a scout player into full knowledge, please? No offers for Adarabioyo. Ow. Alright, hang on. Let me offer him again and I'll cover some of his wages. What's he on? 75 grand a week. Selling team wage contribution. Hello? Bug. That adds. That adds. That doesn't. And I can't now remove sign player foot. Fucking revert. Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck you, game. Right, people won't buy him because his wages are too high. So I want to offer him out by saying I'll cover some of his wages. But it doesn't fucking work! So I'm not going to be able to sell him. Oh, you fucking buggy piece of shit. God damn it, Leroy. I'm looking to add to the squad, but I need to sell to buy. Ryan. Thank you, Ed. Right, well, Reece James is injured again, so that's him out. Useless piece of poop. Esteval is not fully fit, which is not ideal. So we'll start Delap wide right. Other than that, I'm actually not going to change things because I want to see how the same 11 respond to the defeat to Manchester City. I would very much like a response here, and I'm going to ask them, if I can, with one of the team talk options, to give me a response. They're playing a 4-2-3-1 with two deeper midfielders, Sasha Lukic and Tom Kearney. Kevin will be difficult on the wing. Yeah, I just want to see much better from you tonight, basically, is what I'm saying. Why have Chelsea been so poor in their travels? No, performance has been okay. Again, we just haven't had the luck. But we'll be better than we were against City. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 clicks, and we start the game. Caicedo, Palmer, Garnacho, excellent. Pull it back. He's forced himself a little wide here. Garnacho's got options. Oh, good save. Bernd Leno's done well there. Nearly 1-0 Chelsea inside the opening 5 minutes. Malagusto. And Enzo. Come on, boys. I'm getting berated in the live chat for starting Liam Delap out wide. But he is set to an inside forward, so he's very much in the middle. So hopefully, exotic. He'll perform for us. Called out by name. Palmer, Enzo Fernandez out wide to Malagusto. You see Liam Delap is tucked really narrow here. Normally Esteval is the one in that role, and he plays it very well. Enzo Fernandez, Joao Pedro around the corner, Cole Palmer, Liam Delap in the inside forward role. Bosh! Take that, exotic! 1-0 Chelsea! Liam Delap from the right-hand side gives us the lead. The response? Oh. I do know what I'm doing. Sometimes. Delap to Gusto. Gusto is off and away. Liam Delap involved again. Enzo, Caicedo, Enzo, Gusto, Fernandez, sorry. Oh, very nearly a second through Liam Delap as well there. This has been the response I was after to that Manchester City result and performance. I mean, dominant doesn't even come close to describing the opening half an hour there. That is a monstrously strong first half from Chelsea thus far. And if we can find a second goal, then it would be absolutely no less than we deserve from one of the best halves of football we as a team have put together all season long so far. Space from Malagusto out wide. Lovely ball by Enzo Fernandez. He's got the Argentine in support again. 1-2. Delap. Good save again, but there was an offside in there. Free kick for Fulham. You know how good Harry Wilson's left foot is, so we've got to be wary of this. Cleared away. Counter-attack. Cole Palmer with Garnacho forward. Here comes Malagusto from right back. Oh, half-time. You gave up trying to make a 4-2-3-1 work. Is it maybe because you were West Ham, Jake? Might have a slight bit to do with it, if so. I mean, that was dominant from that first half. I have a funny feeling we might need that second goal still, though, to guarantee the victory, because of the way we have actually been a little bit leaky at the back of late. City might have been the only game that we lost, but we have conceded 3 in each of our last 2 games, so I would be surprised if we keep a clean sheet in this one. But you can see how the front few are working well together. Pedro's actually been quite quiet in this one. Try Pedro. So to be fair, I might move, now we're past the hour mark, I might move Liam Delap up top. And we'll bring Pedro Neto on out wide. Esteval's not fully fit, so I'm going to give him a full rest. We'll see if Pedro Neto can add something on the right-hand side to maybe help us find that second goal. We actually, I don't think, have had a shot in this second half so far. It has been more Fulham dominance. But I was about to say, it's been Fulham dominance that hasn't seen us have a highlight to show that they have been on top. Here is that highlight, and there is the goal that I said we would probably concede. It's 1-1, and this is proving exactly why we do still need that clinical striker. With as many obvious clear-cut chances as we've had in this game so far, we haven't had as many chances, but the quality of those chances has been very high. And it proves, yes, we are going to need a world-class striker up top. So we've sold Badiashile. I'm trying to sell Adarabioyo as well. No one wants Sterling, so that I'm stuck with. But we're trying to raise the funds to be able to find the right striker to fire this Chelsea side towards an FA Cup victory, which is what I'd love to do, a top 4 finish in the Premier League, and we'll see how far we can go in the Champions League. But we have been strong in Europe so far this season. We've been regularly scoring late goals in games as well, as Tottenham are winning again. So don't write us out as still winning this with just a few minutes left in the game. At least 3 times this season we've won a game in the last 5 minutes or even stoppage time. And it might be happening again. Alejandro Garnacho, the man to fire us 2-1 in front here at Craven Cottage with 4 minutes to go. The goal is upheld after review. I've no idea who was potentially offside there. Oh, it was maybe Garnacho actually as the ball was played. But he was definitely on because the fullback on this side played him on. Vamos! Right, part the bus. Just a case of making the same tactical tweaks I always make, but they work. Or at least they work most of the time, he says, jinxing himself again. Malagusto for Shempon because Reece James is fucking injured again. Shithouse. Enzo Fernandez for Romeo Lavia. Come on, see it through, please. 5 minutes added on at the end of the game. Fulham have been really good in the second half. They deserved their goal. They'd had 2 shots in the first half. They've had 8 in the second, but not enough to get the victory. 3 points for the Chelsea again as Tottenham continue to march on at the top of the table. 8 points clear of second place Manchester City right now. I absolutely did not expect Tottenham to be the best team in the country when we started this save. That was an even greater high than we've seen recently from your side. We're playing well, long may it continue, absolutely. Don't want to resort to cliches, but I'll offer a cliche. Right, I'm not going to play another game I am now going to try and find a striker. So you might find us cutting straight to the end of the episode, but on stream, we're now going to start looking at some talent. And this is exactly why you need to come and join me on stream, as well as watching the vids. We're close to triggering some clauses, some of which are going to cost us quite a bit of money, but we absolutely want to go and spend some pennies now. How much money have I got again? 83 million, 210. Oh no, 200. Oh, 256 available in the wage budget. Game on! Let's go. Let's go spend some money as Nola Gumbo makes it 15 months subscribed. Thank you, mate. Just won the FA Cup in the second season with them, and my 3-4-2-1. I'll have you know. Yeah. GG's, Jake. Dovbik's actually a name I wouldn't have thought of. Artem, are you any good? 16 finishing. He's not actually playing that regularly for Roma, intriguingly. Who are second in Serie A. Where's your team? There. Although he says 13 substitute appearances. Tammy's out on loan at Besiktas and smashing it. Who are they start? Oh, Evan Ferguson starts up top for them regularly, and he's the one that's actually scoring most of the goals. 8 in 11 starts. Surprising. I mean, I'll scout Dovbik. He's really cheap. Comparatively. One of the obvious is Osimhen, who has... Oh, I don't have the Turkish leagues turned on, so in this, what was beta save. So I can't see how he's doing domestically, but he's certainly banging them in Europe. Ademola Lookman is not necessarily the type of player I thought I'd be looking for. Atalanta at 11th at the minute. Let's go through European leagues and see who's doing what. Not that I have any idea how to do that now. So, let's have a look at Serie A. Top goal scorers. Oh, stats. Player stats. Goals. 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 That was harder to find than it should have been. Lautaro Martinez is the league goal scorer, but no one's killing it, are they? Lois Openda's doing well, but he's new at Juve, isn't he? Oh, good. It resets the list. Fantastic. Attacking. Goals. Lautaro. He's 28 now, Lautaro. Oof. Lautaro Martinez is good though, scout. Oh, this is going to be so fucking painful, isn't it? Oh! General, attacking, goals. Just take me back to the screen I was on before. Marcus Thuram. Oosh. He's punchy. Yeah, I'm going to have to use that, aren't I? Look for someone that scored quite a few goals in not as many games. Let's have a look in La Liga. Liga? I mean, what? It's literally called La Liga. Like, oh, there's no space. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. Boopy. Yeah, can't afford him. Vinny. Yeah, can't afford him. Ante Budamir's a weird one. 34-year-old Ante Budamir's banging him in for Osasuna. Carl Etta Eyong. 5'11". He's not a proven goal scorer though, is he? Oh, for fuck's sake. Iothi's grabbing goals. 7 in 12. That's Jude. Fucking hell. Can't play Rafinha at striker, really, can you? Julian Alvarez is a player I would adore to have, but he's not going to suit our system and he's too expensive. Hendricks got 5 in 10. Okay, Bundesliga. Click. Click, 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 click. I've got to what I wanted. Burkhardt's worth a scout, I'm sure. How tall is Burkhardt? 5'11". I mean, Harry Kane's Harry Kane. Not for sale. No surprise. Bayer, we are scouting. Philip Tietz. 6'3". Brandt, Nico Jackson out on loan. I'm just not going to recall Nico Jackson. He's not the answer. He's got 5 in 10 though, to be fair to him. Four in 7. Ragnar Ake. Ache. Udrago. How about League McDonald's? Oh, click, 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 click. Amin Gouiri? I mean, maybe? It's kind of not... He was quite hotly tipped, wasn't he, Amin Gouiri? And then he's fallen off a little bit. Or at least just not in the spotlight anymore. Mustafa Mohammed? Anna Haraldson. Odson Edouard now... Odson Edouard must have switched nationalities, right? He was French. Am I wrong there? Gonzalo Ramos? I mean, Gonzalo Ramos could be... How about sign Chris Wood? Let's have a look at the Premier League top goal scorers, to be fair. Oh. I mean, am I doing that the wrong way? Is there a way for me to be able to get to the Premier League top goal scorers quicker than the way that I'm doing it? Premier League top goal scorer award? No. I have to do it this way. Sharda. Colomwani slowed down, to be fair. 13 and 18 now. That's weird. I did wonder why I was getting a bit weirded out by that. Like, ages, but I would read that as Erling Haaland, Man City, Norwegian, 25 games played, 17 goals. I'd read that the other way around. Why is age here as the first number in the column? Again, another decision that doesn't make any sense. Kevin Sharda is 92 million. They've put a price tag on him for. Yeah, all right, Brentford. Good luck. Palmer's fourth with 12. Broja, to be fair, we said Broja was performing well. How good is Strand Larsen? It's all right. Mo Salah, fucking hell. I thought it was appearances as well, yeah. Like, why would age even be on this list? Why do I even need to know their age? I just need to know how many games and goals they've got. I don't need to know how old they are. If I want to know how old they are, I'll look at their fucking profile. Gyökeres has only got 7. Ødegaard's got more goals than Gyökeres, or same as. Well, it appears there is a distinct lack of obvious striking options, really, doesn't it? From the top 5 leagues, anyway. Who else that we haven't looked at, or from a league that we haven't looked at, do you think we should look at? Ricardo Pepe? Pepe's supposed to be decent, isn't he? Wout fucking Weghorst, well. Dusan Vlahovic. Vlahovic just isn't playing. Scout. It's weird. Benjamin Šeško, 5 starts, 5 substitute appearances. They're just not really playing him. I don't know if Gakpo is really a striker option, is he? Not for that fees, no. Dovbyk we're already scouting. Hugo Larsson's a centre mid, isn't he? League of Portugal we could have a look at. Eight goals in 12 games for Yanidis. Luis Javier Suarez has got 7 and 11. Five and 10 for Denise Goul. Don't know anything about him. Meh. Is it not called the Turkish Super League? Space. Super League. I can't see the stats. Right, first. Seems everyone's wanted by Man United, doesn't it? Now, Girassi, wasn't it? Inter has a good 20-year-old striker, game ready. Have you got a name for me, Electric? Thank you for the follow, WTF Duzak. Girassi's not the one, I don't think. Who have Besiktas got up top? Oh, they're playing Tammy, weren't they? Who's joining permanently at the end of the season. He's kind of the only one that's scoring goals for them. Milot are shit so well. Ugo Dudo. Isn't really that, or all that. Could I have a look in Saudi? Competition, no information to display. No, I've not got. Alright. Benzi. Alright. Ronaldo. Cristiano. Retired? No, Cristiano. Cristiano's retiring at the end of my first season. Messi still lives. Marcus Leonardo. Marcus Leonardo is probably worth a scout, to be fair. He's only 5'9", though. I'd like a big guy. A bigger guy. Yanidis just scored a hat-trick against you. He looks good. Boniface might be worth a shout, actually. He's on loan at Werder Bremen? Wow. Doesn't even look that good, does he? Openda we looked at. Oh, Boniface is on loan IRL, is he? I didn't realise he was on loan IRL as well. We had a look at Osimhen. We're scouting Osimhen. Shalda Catalara. It's worth a scout. I wouldn't say he's screaming at me as a go-to striker. 17 finishing on Patrick Schick. Damn, son. Oosh, they're having a terrible season. Schick's their top goal scorer with 3. Christian Kafane. 13 to 18. It's worth a look. Come from Albacete. Leverkusen are 5th in the Bundesliga. I presume Bayern are just running away at the year. Who Frankfurt got up top? Oh yeah, Burkhardt, who we're scouting. Why are they all devastated? That's got to be a bug, surely. Unless they just lost a game, which they haven't. There's no reason why they should all be devastated. at all. John Duran actually is someone I haven't thought about looking at. John Duran is at Fenerbahce and he's not playing. Oh, that's in the league. 5 goals in 8 games in the league. But he's not playing in the Champions League. Actually starting Actagolu. Michael Asensio, hello. It's got to be a bug. There's no way that everybody's just devastated across the planet. Kareem Konate at Salzburg. I'll scout him, but don't know. Don't know. A page to see the players who are currently being scouted. Scouting assignments. Active assignments 7. That's not what we were after. Staff transfer active? No. Recruitment. Recruitment focuses, and it's in there. Recruitment. Recruitment focuses. Scouting process, there you go. That's everybody that's being scouted. So you have to go recruitment, drop down, recruitment focuses, and then scout priorities. And it shows you everybody that's currently being scouted. Nicholas Jackson doesn't look that good, to be honest. Okay, like a semi-sort. Yeah. Oh. Kilisoy is doing fuck all at the moment. For Calgary, I know for what Bushing does. Was keen. Worth a look. We're scouting Gonzalo Ramos. Marmouche is playing irregularly, but so no, not getting Marmouche. Skamaka. No, not for me. We did look at one of the Espositos. I think it might have been Pio. Yeah, we looked at Pio. I'll scout him. 8 and 15. in Serie A. Certainly worth a look. Ollie Watkins is 30 now. 9 in 21. Ollie Watkins is absolutely sort of player that we'd be looking for, but maybe someone like so if Ollie Watkins was 24, sold, but there's a price tag. Who are we playing? Izeta. 4 goals for Berenguer. Iñaki Williams is the leading goal scorer with 6. Everybody's devastated because of course they are. That makes sense. El Mala. Saeed El Mala? Maybe, baby. It's not really screaming at me as striker, though. Waldschmidt's their go-to striker. Sorloth, Semenyo. Alexander Sorloth. Again, 30. Krupi's not going to be the go-to goal scorer. Finished article now, is he? I'd like to know how good he is as a striker. Samu we haven't looked at, no. You can just ask me directly, Electric. You don't need to ask chat. Oh, Samu's at Mallorca? Different Samu. Oh, they're playing Denny's. Oh, yeah, we noticed that Denny's goal had a lot of goals, didn't we? We're already scouting him. 21-year-old youngster, Turkish youngster. Samu. 13 goals in 21 games. Useful backup to the first team. Wanted by Arsenal. Samu might be a shout. FM is the sort of place where someone like Samu actually would be good. Welbeck. I would be intrigued to see how Voltemada is doing, actually. 4 in 5 in the Champions League, but 2 in 15 in the Prem. He's a big boy. He's a big boy. 6'6". Right, chat, I think that's going to be us for today. I just realised what the bloody time is. I need to actually end the episode, don't I? So we are scouting a number of different strikers at the moment. We're looking at players from Samu to Gonçalo Ramos to Marcus Thuram. Obviously, Colin Mawani is destroying everybody at Spurs, but I don't think we'd really be able to nab him from them. But anybody you can think of that might be a go-to for someone to come in and lead the line, we are scouting, and we will wait and see who turns out to be the best potential player to bring in. But at the minute, our fixture list has been, I mean, other than City, the run of form has been very good. The real test, to be fair, of where we are as a team will be Brentford. because they've beaten us twice this season. So that game will actually be the sign of, are we the deal? Are we the real deal or are we not? We're 13th in the Champions League phase as well, with 2 games left to play. Those 2 games come against Celtic and Olympiacos. So you'd like to think that that's 2 wins. You'd like to think that's probably, hopefully, top 8 for us in the Champions League. Fingers crossed. We expect to go through in the FA Cup as well, if we're completely honest. So I'm hopeful that we'll find the right man. But at the minute, I'm also hopeful that we'll just have a strong end to the season from here. So we'll just have to take it game at a time. But game at a time is working brilliantly for us so far. Cole Palmer with 20 contributions now in 25 games. He has been well and truly unlocked. Just want a striker to come in and do that as well. And then, oh boy, we might be them. We might be the team that isn't Spurs. Because Spurs are just unreal. But regardless, for now, thank you very much for watching, guys. Do drop the video a like if you've enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any more. And I will see you in the next one very soon. Right, let me make a note on my whiteboard. Stats for AD. I'm going to do it tonight, AD. Whilst I'm editing the FM content, or whilst I'm waiting for the FM content I've edited to render, etc. I'm going to get all of the info that you've asked for. Apologies with the taking up. Sorry, rephrase. The recording of the content took up all the time that I was looking to use. A quick look at Jean-Philippe Mateta very briefly. 7 in 7 in Europe, 5 in the Prem. But it's Conference League. Like they're not going to be playing anyone of any real note, are they? I'll see what I'll do when I have a look at that. Guardiola's 13th. Oh. To be fair, 13th, but 4 points off, 3 points off the playoffs. It's not horrendous. Although they have played a game more than some. Oh, that's a run of form, isn't it? Manager Mark Bonner. No, Director of Football. Club staff. Oh, he's interim manager. So they have just sacked Neil Harris then. Where can I see his milestones? No, I clicked on EFL Trophy. Career. Managerial stats. Managerial career. Just want to choose managerial career. Milestones. Sacked as manager of Cambridge United due to the club's poor league position on the 13th of December. Sorry, Nilo. Oops. I mean, they're not doing that bad, to be fair. They're not doing great, but they're not doing that bad. Who's putting the ball in the back of the net? Lavs. And catch. Right. That's all for me for now, chat. Appreciate it. I will see you... What's today? Today's Friday. We'll be live again tomorrow evening for F1 Creator Series. Is the next time I'll be live, and then we'll be live for a similar stream to today in terms of timings, etc. Sunday. But for now, that's all for today. Appreciate your support. Head on over and check the Palace video out. Head on over and check any FM content you've missed as well. But for now, that is me, Donzo, for today's Zo. So actually, I'll send you on a raid. Who else is live? We've got a decent amount of people here with us. Let's send you guys to Xbox, who are currently streaming. It's Bex is streaming at the minute. She's currently streaming a game called Satisfactory. As ever, over on Xbox, they are doing giveaways. So let's send you on over to Xbox. Thank you very much for joining me today, guys. I appreciate it very much indeed. Head on over and join Bex over at Xbox. Enjoy her stream and enter their giveaway as well. Why not? That's all from me for today, though. Appreciate it. I shall see you tomorrow evening, and then Sunday we'll have more football-based content.